Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Geek
Of the Geek
Aftershow.
Aftershow.
What?
We gotta get creative with these fucking intros, you know? It's fucking, yeah.
Well, maybe at some point, I guess, spoilers for y'all, I was thinking of doing like a goofy ass, cringy, like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse intro parody thing. I had that, like,
Do you want to come inside us or our fuck house? You want to do that? I mean, I go with either gender, you know?
Anyway, Kerchoo! Kachuga! Oh, wrong franchise. Oops. We're talking about the Disney Pixar Cars franchise, which...
Just what? Pixar Cars, smart ass.
Well, Disney's making it like a shit ton. Clearly, they have to be enforcing some shit, right? Because it's like, if we get a Cars 4, genuinely, it's...
I actually want that. Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, because it's like, I don't know.
So, no other place to start than the alleged story of this godforsaken franchise.
Yeah, so...
Our story begins in 1998, I think. It was 95. Jorgen...
Or maybe it was 99. Yeah, Jorgen Klubin.
Oh, the yellow car.
The yellow car, yes. Wasn't it focused on, like, the Luigi-looking character initially? I'm, like, trying to remember, like...
Public environmentalism and urbanist fuels.
It was definitely... It was a totally different feel from what it would become, but yeah, like...
It was definitely more storybook-like from when I looked up.
Yeah, I really like the illustrations. It's cool how much, like, Jorgen Klubin's shared, despite, you know, the disconnect. And
I didn't think the film began, like they had it since 1995. Like, it was an idea, and then they didn't start doing anything really with it until, like, 1998, or around there. And then,
yeah.
And then the way I heard John Lasseter tell it, at like a fucking expo. I think it was some fucking car expo for some reason.
Well, Lasseter's not like, exactly the most credible source, given he fucking
he directed it in air quotes.
Yeah, he directed it. He was the head writer in air quotes. Yet, when in fact it was Jorgen Klubin and Joe Ranft.
Watch your mouth, you little smartass. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
And he said, like, after we wrapped up Toy Story 2, we went on a trip to Route 66, and that's how things started.
Like, I could see the genuine inspiration there, because, like, a lot of the visuals were, like, lifted from that. I could definitely see the Route 66 thing, especially. I do believe Raster with that, with, like, the whole...
I do know in early versions of the film, Radiator Springs was going to have a mayor.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be a Radiator Springs Grand Prix, which was later used for the game.
Yeah. Early versions are so...
Pinky here, the Celtic fucking doesn't play games.
I have the first game.
So on what console?
On Xbox 360. I don't like it.
Oh, you're not.
I don't like it. I've never gotten that far in it. I just hate how fucking stiff the controls are, but...
That's the point. You're meant to be a rally car.
Yeah. I've tried getting used to it many times in my life. It's just not for me, man. I played like a couple random PSP ones. Oh, I have Cars 2 as well on the Xbox. I like that game. That's fun.
I don't like it very much, but
we'll get there. Maybe we'll get there. We'll talk about that. But yeah, since we're talking about early versions, like the fucking, because the storyboards on the Blu-ray or DVD or Blu-ray, the extras.
It was on the DVD as well. I have the DVD to prove it.
I have the DVD right fucking here. Yeah. It was 2002 to 2003, I believe, those deleted scenes were.
Yeah, and then there was like one of them was like, all right, let's get them ready for community service. And then they just commit some body horror shock thing.
Yeah, the early deleted scenes are very fucked up. I don't know what they were thinking with some of those.
Like if I were Lightning, I was like, yeah, I want to get out of this fucking town. These are a bunch of crazy people.
Like the whole one, too, of like when he's in the forest with like all the fucking car corpses.
Yeah,
like,
and then that got repurposed into one of the shorts. I don't know which. I know which one.
Obviously toned back, because what the fuck? Like, yeah,
and then, like, dude... And like Joe Ranft is Mater. He sounds like a fucking sex offender.
And then there's the one we don't even. Joe Ranft Mater is a national treasure. As much as I love Larry the Cable Guy, man, God bless Joe.
I don't think it would have been the right voice to go with, because it's just like I said, it sounds like a fucking sexual predator.
Bro, what the fuck? And then there's the deleted.
It does. Play a clip to prove it. Let the audience make their own conclusion on that.
I guess I'll play a clip right here. But then the fucking there's the one that's not on any home video releases where the Lightning McQueen has that nightmare and his fucking motor gets torn out of him. That is what the hell? What were they thinking with that? Like, oh yeah.
No, I think I have no idea what they were thinking. Really,
it kind of does remind me of the. Maybe Galactic, I'm talking about someone in Trevor's server, for those not in the know. But yeah, like, it reminds me of what, like, me and him think of the fucking, early deleted shit of robots. So we don't even have, like, the footage of that mostly. This is so...
We're not even talking about robots. This is not a Blue Sky podcast, and that'll never happen.
Just wait, everybody. I'm going to fucking culture this man. Because he doesn't like Blue Sky.
It's a mid-studio...
Anyway, back to the Cars. We haven't even been talking about the actual movie. We've been talking about fucking cut versions. But yeah. Okay,
the movie now. The movie, I think it's the only truly great great thing to come out of this franchise period. It's like, you did so well with your first movie. You fumbled it with the second, and then you tried to do good with the third, but then you ended up falling back.
Well, we're getting ourselves with 2 and 3. And I do disagree on 3. We'll get to that, because it'll be an interesting discussion.
We'll get to that, yes.
But yeah, the first movie is easily one of the most, like, dearest films to my heart. Like, the fact I have it above
so many times, it's like I can count. Yeah. I think about, like, maybe 250, maybe. I don't know. I don't really keep count time.
Like, the amount of times that my dad and Paul died.
And then last year we
through it.
Like a fucking historical riot.
Yeah, Cars 1 evolved in a way where it was like. I had this more, like, because it's not, like, obviously it's far, because literally, remember, this came out between Incredibles and Ratatouille, which I think the time it came out really doomed it in a way, its reputation.
It didn't really do that much, like, in terms of, like, reception, critical reception, yes, but in terms of financials, they did well on that. They made their money back.
Like, the actual box offices are not the best. I guess the second one made, like, I think 600
It made its fucking money back in other ways. The fucking 10 billion ass merchandise.
Yeah, 10 billion in merchandise before the second one was even out. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, like, Cars 1 is just a fascinating case study because there was fucking all this revisionism recently, particularly with videos like, I'm looking at you, fucking Schaefer, is that, holy shit, that video was awful.
Okay. Revisionism in air quotes. I don't really, we'll get to that when we get to the fucking thing, but let's talk about the actual film itself now and the animation, because James A. Williams loves it. Every time he does a review, the first thing he points out is, wow, the animation.
I think bringing him up. I guess to be fair, close enough because we're talking about autism vehicle franchise. But yeah,
my god.
Yeah, the visuals are spectacular still.
They said before it's Pixar's most timeless movie visually, and I still stand by that. Wall-E has photorealistic shit in it, and that's going to age in like 50
that's the big. When you say Thomas movie visually in that way,
I said Timeless, not Thomas.
I'm thinking of the fucking second movie where like McQueen and Mater are like fist bumping with their wheels. And I'm like, I don't know. They kind of stretch it further. Yeah, because in Cars 1, he's literally stretching his axles and shit to like leap over the fucking crash in the opening race. That's right. Can we also point out how like absolute fucking cinema that opening is? Like the aura of that shit.
Aura, like it's all wonderfully put together. It's very fast, very good lighting. Like it's the first film they made to feature that juicy ray tracing. That sounds very nice.
Like 2 and 3 look good in their own ways. Okay, I guess obviously we contrast on 3.
3 doesn't look very good. That's another story.
I guess they look good in their own ways, in air quotes, and Harasser even try to gloat like, oh, Cars 2 is our most beautiful film.
Saying Harasser just for this fuck.
Too fucking bad. That's what I call him.
At least put some mild respect on whatever dignity this man has.
It's hard to say what dignity he had, because we don't know how far back the claims go of his fucking... deviant behavior towards women. You never know.
People honking their shit outside. It's annoying as hell.
Jesus, where was I? But yeah, the first movie will always look the most impressive to me because it's just like all the the reflections of the fucking lights. Oh, it's just.
They did very well with just making it look real, but not too real.
Real, yeah, exactly. Like,
and then it's like. Then there's the goat himself, not Chuck. That's his name is. My name is not Chuck. Like his name is just not Chuck, and he's saying my name is not Chuck. That's what his name is on the toy. It's like it's everywhere. It's his name on the toy. It's his name on the fucking
tires, you
on the
idiot.
DVD.
Oh, Cars 1 is fucking hilarious. This is what easily is still one of their
My
funniest.
name is not.
Like, when you think, like, the funniest Pixar movies, I imagine a lot of people default to this one. Like, even if they don't like it, I'd imagine they default to it at least a little bit.
Mariah.
Aside from Toy Story 1.
My God, have mercy on your ass. Okay, so he ends the race, he fucking sticks his tongue out, and then he goes in the back, and then 2 cars flash their headlights, and I learned the fucking Rule 34 art that they was meant to be flashing their tits.
Oh, no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I apparently that's a real thing. Apparently that's a real thing that happens? Like,
yes, women flash their tits all the time. That's what me and Tia were doing. Yeah. And that's why Lightning blew a kiss to them. It's a subtle adult humor that you don't find in modern shit.
There's literally like a compilation on YouTube of like all the adult jokes. You know, race cars don't need headlights because the track is always lit. Well, so is my brother, but he still needs headlights. Like, oh, there's just so many like brilliant lines in this fucking thing. It's
yeah, and it's like, and the King is actually one of my favorite characters because they actually got fucking real ass guy to voice him. Richard Petty's the GOAT.
And they actually, you know, like the crash at the end is inspired by. Yeah, the real fucking thing, the accident that he got into.
Darryl Waltrip's also in this. It's like, you got one talent, one lug nut, and a lot of cars don't in their whole body. Really? But you're stupid. Excuse me?
It's just very admirable, like, all, like, the things they consulted to make this a love letter, not just to racing, or not even just, like, to, like, you know, abandoned towns like Route 66, but generally just, like, just the sheer
I think we can go thing by thing with these movies. Because it's like we announced the tie, and then it's like the shit I always remember is like the thing I always remember about this movie is fucking life. It is a highway, and I want to ride it all night long.
That song was fucking I think I tried to listen to the original one time. I think it's hard to when you hear the cover so many times in your lifetime. And
there was also a deleted scene around this point where I actually prefer the way he was separated in that compared to the tuners, because the tuners are just like so contrived. Like they only exist just to get McQueen separated from Mac by messing with Mac in his sleep. When the original way they were going to do it was McQueen getting distracted at the bus stop, at the fucking truck stop, entertaining some bitches, and then they get separated that way.
I guess it does play more into like his overly egotistical character, and we could talk about
you do realize we're going 0 miles an hour right now. All of those cars over there, they're getting ahead.
Like we could talk about the character arc's brilliance in a bit, but yeah, I guess the original
we're going
version
scene by scene, bum.
Does play. We're kind of going all over the place. This is what our podcasts are, but yeah, they like. I guess it does play more into like with him getting distracted, like talking to all these people in the showbiz. But I don't know.
And me and Tia were supposed to be there. They were supposed to be the waiters.
The final version with the fucking Fast and Furious reference, the spamming license music, and that goddamn bobblehead, fucking all just the stupid ass domino effect.
If we were starting YouTube, we'd be like how does it even get?
It's funny. I'll give you that. It's so dumb that I love it. I don't care. Like, yeah, I guess objectively it is a stupid way of doing that. But to be fair, a lot of Pixar movies, because like when he gets into town, like all tearing up all this shit, it literally is just that scene of in Toy Story 1 of like Woody knocking Buzz out of the window, just cranked up. It's just fucking chaos.
Not in my town, you don't. And then it's like there's like so many fucking visual gags in that sequence that I really like. Like I'm telling you, man, every third blink is slower.
The 60s weren't good to you, were they?
And then he looks at Lightning with the most drunk, dead-eyed expression as he fucking runs through the town, starts committing crimes, and then Stanley gives him a FNAF jump scare. It's like, fly away, Stanley, be free. So falls to the walls, crazy.
Boy,
I can't help but
you're in a heap of trouble. We're one with this movie.
And then there's the fucking the fucking missing scene where they like have so many cameos. Like they had Jay Leno for one. They were gonna get Arnold Schwarzenegger, but they had to get Jess Arnell in instead.
Yeah.
Because back then, the funniest thing in the world was Arnold Schwarzenegger being president.
Yep. And then Mater! Tom Mater! The dog! Dad, go! I love this guy so much. He's just such an endearing lad. I don't understand why anyone doesn't like... Okay, I get it with the second movie. I can kind of understand that.
The second movie.
True.
Okay, we'll get
but in the first one, he's just a good lad. He
is, yeah.
It's not even just the restraint. It's generally just like, yeah, every fucking word that comes out of his mouth.
Like, he says the most like funny shit. He's like, you know, I watched this girl going, good looking girl. She looked just like a jaguar. Oh, it was a truck. Man, I used to crash into work just so I could focus.
What are you talking about? we're like, I was about to quote that. We're like on the same wavelength with cars specifically. I wonder why. But yeah.
We're gonna address the big elephant in the room with this movie after we talk about it. But it's like a lot of people complain about like, oh, it's too long. Oh, the pacing's too slow.
I think the 2-hour runtime is perfect.
You're supposed to be spending like an hour, most of the movie in this fucking wasteland.
Yeah, that's the point. It's the message is, oh, you know, sometimes you don't need to take life on the fast lane. So it makes sense the movie is slow to like compensate with that. I always found that.
And the fucking 14 is gold. And it's fucking Fillmore calls him a fascist. Fascist. Where's your lawyer? I don't know. Tahiti, maybe. He's got a time here there. So if the defendant has no lawyer, then the court will assign one to him. Hey, anyone want to be his lawyer?
Shoot, I'll do it, sir. We can just quote this entire fucking movie, genuinely. We don't want to get too carried away. Yeah, so that Doc gets introduced in this scene. And yeah, everyone says he carries the movie, and I guess, you know, I have to agree with that.
He's a major part of it. He's like the soul of the movie, but I like other characters in it.
Yeah, all the characters are awesome. Yeah, Paul Newman poured his fucking heart and soul into that performance, genuinely, given his experience racing. It's just so...
We'll get to him when we get to that, but
yeah.
Then he's sentenced to fucking fix the road and is like, this here is pussy. Finest machine ever made for paving the Mississippi River. What? This place is crazy.
Oh yeah, we glossed over. Oh, brother glossed over Sally SMH.
Oh, it's weird because she doesn't do much in every film after this. In the games, it's because fucking EA had the license for Porsche in games, and that expired, so they could put her in the third game. But she was barely in any other games after this. Man,
it just pisses me off how like underused Sally is after this movie. Because we'll talk about all this when we get to it. Yeah,
she played a part in 2, I guess.
She's such a core part of his character. She didn't play. She played jack shit in Cars 2. The only thing we'll talk about. We'll talk about it because I'm pissed with how they handled her in 2. Yeah, he's asked to fix the road, and then when like Mater takes off the boot, he just fucking goes lights.
He fucking flies off.
Maybe I should have put the boot on,
think we are.
And then
and then take the boot off. Boy, you ain't as dumb as you think we are.
The fact they intentionally like just took his gas, like bro, it's like they fucking decapitated him, like or not decapitated. What's the word? Like cutting off the legs.
It's like, okay, I think it's a good time to address it because the world building in this movie is a fucking mess. If you look at it with a critical eye for even 1 second, it shatters instantly.
But the thing is, I really don't care. Like for the first movie, it works fine. It's not like it really is. It really they did like miss out on, because like the fucking like
apparently
mattress shot.
The fucking gender of the car is determined by what side of the gas cap is on the car, and then electric cars are apparently gender fluid.
Anyway, the scene of him fixing the road. I remember when we did our watch along and like those. In between the Mater like gargling up to like clean off his.
Well, matches the rest of the town. Fucking red.
Oh, these side characters are just so awesome. Like, Guido and Luigi having like a fucking like Ferrari bias, like bro.
With a Ferrari.
Oh my god.
Do not metti Ferrari. Luigi loves Ferraris.
This is Julia.
Hey, he fucking meets when he's like, is that too much Ferrari in my store? And then Funny!
Bro, we haven't gotten to the end of the movie, you hypocrite.
Dream of my life.
Anyway, yeah, then Van and Millie coming in, they're awesome. Like
Oh god,
richer kind always slays.
Exactly where we are. Radiators think we were on an outlet.
I just love how fucking freaked out they are. Like, these guys just being casual. It's just such a...
They act like such like fucking predators when they see them. Like they swim around them like fiends. And then Lizzie though. Lizzie's like one of the funniest things in this thing because he simps for fucking youngins. Like, Red, I'm like trying to get a look at this sexy hot rod.
It's such a crazy, funny, like little.
Like there's like I don't think any other Pixar movie has the word sexy in the script. I don't think so. And then Lizzie just sticks the bumper sticker on.
Yeah,
Van's
the Toy Story 2 reference with Buzz's butt sticker. Yeah, it's
I'm afraid you don't remember it. Bye.
and then, like, when they're leaving and McQueen's just, like, so desperate to get him unhooked, and then they fucking lock themselves and leave, and then McQueen's like, I'm in hillbilly hell! My IQ's dropped by the second, I'm becoming one of them! Oh my god. Okay,
so where they are now. They're gonna tell their friends, and then fucking Chick Hicks has a dream sequence, and it's, like, really trippy.
We forgot to mention him, Kachiga! Yeah. He's like,
Kachiga! Hey, with me!
One of the greatest Pixar villains, and no one can tell you otherwise. This man, he's not even a villain. He's just such a jackass. Yeah.
Like, he's the only good villain in this franchise. Like, I'm gonna say, he's the only one that I actually care about, because he's funny.
True.
He has this fucking Reese's peanut butter ass mustache. That isn't even real. Because the other fucking forklifts have theirs, they fall off.
Oh my god. Yeah, Chick is like he's not like a complex villain or anything. He's just fucking hilarious. Everyone loves him.
Fucking complex ass villain with multiple layers.
Even the people who hate this movie love him. Like that's how you know you actually like cooked with this fucker. Anyway, I quoted the McQueen line, so I guess we should address the Owen Wilson shaped elephant in the room. He's fine.
Yeah, I don't want. This is the only movie in this franchise that I like him in.
He's okay, I guess, like, overall.
But they got Keith Ferguson to do the temp voice, and it sounds way better.
Like, whenever, it's not Owen Wilson, it's Keith Ferguson. Yeah, I think he has way more range. Even, say what you will about him with fucking Megamind the Doom Syndicate. Like, I think he's okay there, too. Like, like, Keith Ferguson, you can't go wrong with the guy. He does that in Marvel. He does a great job.
It's just like, yeah.
Oh my god, our discussion's so hectic with this movie. Like, we're quoting...
Larry is another great actor in this.
Who?
Larry the Cable Guy, and also fucking George Carlin. Fucking hell.
George Carlin's in this movie. We glossed over
He's doing his 50s, 70s bit from, like, the 70s, and that was fucking funny. So just did
autism, man. It's a conspiracy, man!
Who is getting taken over by the government? They're feeding us a bunch of lies, man.
I think we have crippling addictions to this film. Anyway,
yeah. We haven't watched it.
We watched all the movies together, including the Planes ones, which, yes, we're talking about, and we're going to commit the die.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Don't make me do it.
We're going so all over the place, so I had to pull up the fucking, plot summary. You're
pulling up the plot summary.
I have it memorized, but it's just we're going so all over the place. I just have to remember where we.
So we're on the fucking scene where he's like, they bet fucking Minnie and Van fuck off, and then they're like, Dick has a date.
Yeah, and then McQueen rushes to pave the road, and Mater's reaction. He's like, he's done. And then McQueen, he was moaning McQueen was pulling Bessie hard. That sounds bad out of context, but yeah, Mater just going over the shitty bumpy road, and then Sally's like, it looks awful. McQueen's like, it matches the rest of the town. It's like, god damn, what a fucking asshole.
That's the point. Fucking endearing for that, and then
you hate this piece of shit, but you're also laughing at how stupid he is.
Yeah, and the fucking race scene is it's like. Well, gentlemen, this will be a one-lap race. You will drive Willie's Butte, go around Willie's Butte, and come back. There will be no jump up, no cheat, no spit, no fucking, no cover. No,
Yeah,
no,
McQueen
no,
gets like a cactus jammed up his
no,
ass,
no
and
more.
Doc isn't even racing. He was just
No.
expecting him to not make the fucking turn.
So he's just like, come on, Mater, get your token.
Yeah, he does the Law and Order on his ass. Just forces him to pave the road properly, and then like the next morning, McQueen's like trying to like fucking make the turn and shit. Wait, we haven't done it. I guess we hadn't talked about a movie. I like how we're just going through the plot basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, like McQueen and Doc have just more savage remarks to each other. Turn right to go left. Yes, thank you. Or should I say no, thank you? Because in the opposite world, maybe that really means thank you. Oh, and it just kicks the dust. Oh God, like they really.
And then he fucking dies again. He gets lobotomized.
It's like they
Turn
took.
right, go left. Guess what? I tried it. And you know what? This crazy thing happened. I went.
He got another cactus up his ass right before that, and like. I like how they basically took the right lessons away from, like, Black Friday Real Woody. It's like they wanted to do that, finally, in, like, a different kind of character. I think it works so well here, though.
It does, yeah.
But, so then Red sprays his ass, so that, like, fucking... Or, I guess Guido and Luigi were,
violating.
Like, trying to more shoe him up with the tires, and then, like... Yeah, Sally comes in, and that's where the peak dynamic comes in. That's so damn underused in this franchise.
The second tramp stamp joke. Hey, why spot a disturbing tattoo back there?
So if they ever did a live-action remake, how do you think they would do that joke?
They wouldn't be able to.
No. Like,
that shit at least being PG-13.
What if it's just, like, just on her back? Because, like, they want... Yeah, I guess that's true. God. But yeah, there's the Lorraine bit that we already quoted, and then they go to McQueen and Mater go tractor tipping, and I guess like that.
And then you fucking just harass all those poor tractors.
I love how they're just fucking cows, and they like use like I think it was like a toy that they pulled the noises from. I forgot what the toy was called, but
they pulled a toy.
Which is a random fight. I love how McQueen like shits himself to like get all of them. Like arguably, yeah, I could see this scene. I could kind of see where like the detractors are going for because it's fart jokes.
Kind of, like, it doesn't add much, but it does go a long way, I guess.
But it is McQueen and Mater bonding in the friendship, so it technically is still pushing things along somewhat. And then fucking Frank shows up. There's Frank.
And then it just turns into a goddamn country bumpkin fest, which I know your ass likes because you're in the West Coast.
Yeah, and then they come back into town, and like Mater does like the backwards driving thing. Hey, clever setup, and
I don't know where I've been.
And then there's that heart, and also the helicopter thing is also set up there, which is just so cute. They pay that off at the end.
You know what I mean? I always wanted to ride in one of those fancy helicopters.
Yeah, I knew I made the right choice. And what? My best friend. Like, oh, that's that's when the movie really starts solidifying like the heart of it. It's so like people say this movie doesn't like it's the black sheep of the Pixar. Bugs Life is right there, you fuckers.
We keep forgetting a Bugs Life.
Bugs Life is so bad. Like I don't even know how to feel about Hopper now.
There's nothing in it that's like it's just one of those generic late '90s kids songs. It does not feel theatrical enough. It feels like
it's writing so hard on cliches, like but not making the effort to make those feel with the Pixar touch. While this movie's so tightly knit in its script and manages to really like make its dumb premise work.
So we're playing together because there's so many Bugs Life references.
Yeah, ironically, in this movie, there are, a bunch of that. Because back then like, when Harasser was around, they were proud of Bugs Life for some fucking reason, other than, I guess, like, how big of a feat it was for the production team, like, getting through that pipeline. Like, I guess I understand that.
True.
And then,
there's, like, there's the fucking scene where it's just, like, you take a good peek, city boy.
Well, before that, there's two funnies. Well, you turn that disrespectful jug up. Respect the classics, man. It's Hendrix. And then McQueen's having that fucking nightmare. Chick Hicks dies,
and then Frank wins it. Yeah.
The tractor's getting freaky with McQueen. Yeah, this movie's consistently comedic gold. And then he comes
into Doc's clinic and sees fucking sheriff's ass naked. He's like, take a good peek, city boy.
there's been someone who's been, I forgot the name, but they've been doing like human animatics, like human versions of scenes from the movie, and there was a version of that scene, and it's hilarious. I need to send you it.
Oh God.
I'm really. Can this guy make the tramp scene happen, please? And then like McQueen kicks the can, and that conveniently like leads him into the fucking
And that's the most convenient plot can in the world.
the piston cups. Like yeah, there's some.
He did what in his cup?
Yeah, but yeah, that's when the movie starts to take a turn, because not only do we go to start seeing like Doc's story and how that ties into McQueen, but then we also But we get to also see him take a drive with Sally, and oh my god, it is easily the prettiest scene in the movie, like visually.
Yeah, and you can shut the fuck up and let me speak for once. And you're not a narrator. You're stuck in as a narrator. Yeah, it's just like it's a really beautiful scene. It's like there's no dialogue. It's all visuals and it's all music. That's like one of my favorite Randy Newman pieces. And then the drop, like he sees the waterfall, and like damn. And then it just keeps going. It's really sweet. And then they arrive at the well. This clues to the puzzle.
God damn it! You cut it into me, and I was gonna say something. I forgot. Oh yeah, because like when I watched the movie with Papa a few years back, he really loved how that scene looked. Because there's just so many like again, it's not like hyper realistic, but when you have the car's faces not in the shots, so yeah, those 4 shots are something else. But yeah, in the well scene, it's just like yeah, like. Because then we get some of Sally's history as well, and then oh my god, even if it's a matte painting, that shot of the town leading into
our town. You don't even know what they're missing.
Yeah, our town is so underrated.
Yeah,
it genuinely is. Like, people always praise When She Loved Me from Toy Story 2.
Time goes, changes, you change too.
This always
it's such a relatable like thing without even like if you know anything about me, I hate pathos. It's like being specifically made to tug at your heartstrings without feeling earned. We'll get to that. There's a worse example in this franchise.
Yeah.
But this, it feels earned because of an hour plus of build up to this point. It's not like thrown in there. It's like really like you're building towards like what happened to this town. Why is it the way it is? And it's like they show it to you with a song and it's earned. And you really feel for like why they're trying so hard to bring it back because, you know, time forgot them. They couldn't adapt.
Then they get back into town and Mater's casually like, hey, tell them we were out just smashing mailboxes, okay? And the fucking...
What?
the tractor flood comes in. And then,
that's a filler scene and a half.
It's a quick scene. It's not like too bad.
And then there's like the drive. It's like...
drive. Yeah, that scene. Oh my god.
That's another great scene with like no dialogue. It's all
that's
really
gorgeous.
Well done.
Those dust effects. Holy fuck. And like yeah, it's just that's probably my favorite piece. Actually, no, it is hard to say my favorite piece between that or McQueen and Sally. But yeah, like God, it's just like getting to see this old man just like really at the time of his life, and then like the scene right after of like, you know, Doc telling McQueen up front like what happened is just
he's asking me to leave. It's like we are not the same. Understand? No, get out. How could a car like you quit at the top of your game? Wait.
Yeah, they quit on me.
They quit on me. When I finally got put together, I went back expecting a big welcome. You know what they said? Your history. Moved right on the next rookie standing in line. There was a lot left in me. I'll never get a chance
to show. Yeah, it's just...
I keep that as a reminder to never go back. These are good folk around here who care about one another. I don't want them depending on someone they can't count on. And it's like, when was the last time you cared about something except yourself? You name me one time, and I will take it all back. Like it's so true, and then like McQueen actually like reflects on it. You can see how he reacts to it. He's not angry anymore. He's questioning, what he's been doing, fighting for it, and why.
Yeah, like the actual character animation is so fantastic in that because it's like, yes, sometimes it can look really cartoony and funny, and while these faces...
Yeah, you should see the 2003 animation test. Look, those look even more cartoony because they're actually stretching.
I'm glad they grounded it a bit more while still being loose, but like, yeah, just like, while the faces may look stupid on the surface, I appreciate the eyes aren't the headlights, thank God. But
I think that was John Lasseter's choice.
But yeah, that scene is a really good example of just like Yeah, that more subtle way really did.
And I like the way it's lit. Like McQueen's in the light, is in the red, and he's in the yellow light, and then fucking Doc's in the blue. It's like really good color contrast. So it's nice.
See, Soul, you ain't special. I mean, Soul's great, but man, this did it.
Cars did it first.
I guess so, yeah. And the next morning, it seems like McQueen left, and then like, yeah, he like strolls into the scene in Mater's, just like.
I'm sure
so
not
dumb.
any of, and then the next scene is just really damn. It was like, I'm not sure any of these tires can get me all the way to California.
Luigi getting aside, like, hey, do not do that. And like, the whole montage of like them, like.
It's really sweet. They actually wanted to use the Chuck Berry version of the song, which wasn't well known at the time.
Yeah. Wow, you were right. Better than a Ferrari, huh? No.
No. George Carlin just.
How the fuck? So how does currency work in this universe? Like,
they pay with nuts and bolts. That's what I always thought they'd pay with.
Yeah. Because he's like buying all this shit from them and supporting the community. And then that like the night scene. I always loved the line.
Is it getting dark out? What did he say? I'll say it again. Is it getting dark out? What was I supposed to do after that?
Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream. Do shaboom. I always love the line right before it.
Showcase of like it's the best visual showcase of this film, subtle visual storytelling.
The fucking neon light reflections.
Shut up. God. Shut it. Let me speak for once. K. I said K. It's like he doesn't help everyone except Sally. Like he doesn't forget, and that was like the big surprise. Like they got their neon lights back, and then the line says, "It's better than its heyday, right? It looks better, even better than I pictured. Thank you." And then you just see everyone like having a good time. It's really nice. It's just like so damn good to watch. The song, licensed music choices in this movie are great. But that's like my favorite pick. Because it feels like so in line with like the expected time period, like the 50s and 60s. It's just like, yeah, you understand these people still have a humble community, even though it's forgotten. There's still a spark of life in it. There's like, and then it breaks up when you like fucking Doc calls the people, and they swarm his ass with fucking people. They swarm his ass with fucking PR and shit, and it breaks the scene. It's like a perfect contrast because you see very warm lights, and then you're suddenly bursted back into the world of show business with like bright lights and spots everywhere.
It's the ghost light. Yeah, I love how they were constantly writing the line throughout that whole stretch. So I love the heartwarming bits with McQueen and Sally, and then there's also Mater, casually Mater, just like grinding something on the ground.
You do.
Yeah, the whole bit with Lizzie's great. Fucking
the most glupshittle character in this franchise. Like, if you watch the UK version, you get Jeremy Clarkson, who I actually honestly prefer over Jeremy Piven.
I don't think I prefer one way or the other. I find it weird there is two dubs to begin with, but hey, I guess
really Jeremy Clarkson wanted to be a part of it because his whole thing is fucking cars. That's his thing.
Yeah.
What he does.
Speaking of different versions, if anyone wants to watch this movie or if you want to rewatch it, do the full screen version. There's actually more picture and it's quite nostalgic.
Yeah. Well, you know, Mr. Tugboat. It does look a little off, though. Like, some of it was clearly not meant to be seen that far.
I don't know. I think most of it's pretty seamless from what I remember. So
yeah, most of it.
This is kind of neat that they like a lot of their classic films. The only ones they didn't do it with are Toy Story 1 and Incredibles 1. Incredibles pisses me off because it's like fucking pan and scan bullshit for my favorite movie too. God damn it!
The Simpsons movie is also pan and scan, unfortunately.
God, yeah, I'm glad full screen died not long after that. But it is neat they bothered to re-render a lot of their movies to have more picture for that. That's kind of interesting that they and like move characters around so they're all in the frame. That's a neat touch. But yeah, like I love how Doc is a flawed character in and of himself, and yeah, he fucking calls those guys over, and and he's like, "It's best for everyone, Sally. Best for everyone.
Best for everyone.
Best for you.
Best for you."
Like, yeah, Sally's a sassy fucker. So again, why was she so underused, and why did she go to the race?
We'll get to that.
Oh my god, it's
like
she's in the storyboard.
We get to the race, and then the big race. That's what we've been building the whole movie towards. And unlike a certain other movie in a different franchise, the build-up was actually earned.
Yeah, it's just the culmination with everything. Just like the fucking backwards driving, the turn on the fucking dirt. Oh, it's just like, and of course Guido's pit stop. Like, oh my god, that is the hardest scene in an animated film.
Guido's like, why hasn't Guido become a Tumblr sexy man?
Guido is a giga chat. Yeah, he needs to be fucking Tumblr.
Yeah, fucking Tumblr sexy man type shit.
And then, of course, the ending, where fucking Chick sends the king to the Shadow Realm, and, McQueen reverses back to get him across the finish line instead of winning himself. I think I've seen some people contest it, while others who aren't as keen as the movie defend it. It's just kind of interesting, like, that's like the one thing.
He's not going to compete in the sport with such disregard as reward. He didn't want to, like, it's meant to symbolize he didn't want what happened to Doc to happen to the king, so that's why he let him finish.
Some grumpy old race car once told me something. It's just an empty cup.
An empty cup.
God, yeah, that ending just gets to me every damn time. It's just awesome. And him sticking by the Rusty's guys instead of we forgot to mention that the fucking ironic he made friends with the Rusty tow truck.
Yes.
But Mater gets his little helicopter ride. Yeah, the fucking Ferrari. Michael Schumacher comes into Luigi Guido's.
Hi. Hey, Lightning McQueen told me this was the best place in the world to get fired. So how about you set me and my friends up with 3 or 4 sets each?
Then he just punch me, Guido. Punch me in the face. It's the greatest day of my life.
Yeah.
And then, like, the final scene, like, McQueen and Sally just having one last moment before Mater comes in.
McQueen and Sally.
Yeah, sing it.
And then the credit.
Yeah, they bother doing, like, this whole cool little epilogue. Like, Doc fucking, like, yeeting himself off a cliff before he does a FNAF jump scare of McQueen.
Yeah. And then the drive-in theater shit is comedy gold.
Yeah, them recreating scenes from the first couple movies.
And they were self-aware of how much they've been using John Ratzenberger.
I love John Ratzenberger, man. Also, ironically, his character is the one who says the "thank the manufacturer, you're alive" line.
You're alive. Isn't that like God in this universe?
So guys, like, maybe they are manufactured. I don't think it's the.
We don't know until they didn't answer themselves.
Yeah, and then of course we get the little Joe Ramp dedication, and honestly, it's probably my favorite song in the movie. Find Yourself.
Find yourself.
And of course, that perfect Van and Millie post-credits scene where they've just gone off the map.
They got lost in the desert, and of course,
lost their minds.
Final credit.
So yeah, I guess we like hectically ran through it, but yeah, like Cars 1.
Yeah, it's still a great film.
It is a masterpiece. Like, forget the loose world building, forget the occasional contrivances. It generally is the most fucking overhated Pixar film, and I guess Toy Story 4 is in the other room, but I'm so...
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that another day.
I'm so tired of pretending like, because people just like... They keep wanting to use this film as a punching bag because of a certain sequel we're about to talk about in a minute here, and it's just so dumb.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, we have media in between the first and the second movies to cover. Like, we have the games. The games are fine. Like, I beat the first game. It's a good game. It's like, it's not like amazing, but it's still fun that they've got got all the voice actors back.
Yeah, I know, like, the writing and voice acting is still very sharp, and some of the the quests that some of the objectives I could do were really fun. It's just like, yeah, overall I just think, the game kind of just, if it controlled better, it would solve a lot of things, but
Mater National is mid.
And then Racer-Rama, I played the PS3 version, but I never
played my favorite of all the games.
Yeah. the games are, oh yeah.
And fucking Mater's Tall Tales is also a thing. Oh, don't you forget, you were there too.
Do we really need to talk much about Mater's Tall Tales? Because, yeah, it's generally just...
I mean, they're all the fucking same. It's just the fucking... Whichever one you like. I don't know.
Keith Ferguson is McQueen is peak. That's pretty much like...
Mater, that did not happen.
They're all equally fun, I'd say. I don't have particular favorites.
I think we should get to the giant...
Oh, yeah. Hold on. 10 out of 10 for the first movie, easily.
Yeah, it's true.
It's in my top 5 for Pixar. So... Yeah, now it's time to talk about Cars 2. Everyone and their mother has argued... Cars
this 2 is a movie that exists.
It's easily the Magic Railroad of Pixar. It's like this fucking, like... like people like to think of it as, oh yeah, it's the movie that like destroyed Pixar's reputation. Yeah, given us right after Toy Story 3.
Considering they had a near perfect record up to this point. You have A Bug's Life.
Yeah,
You
but
can
there are
just
other
watch
10
that
movies
one,
that were phenomenal, and then this is just kind of like, what the fuck? Like, you're doing like a spy throw. It literally opens with like the fucking Leyland Turbo getting his ass cubed.
Like he just fucking like Finn murders like 10 billion cars on that oil rig.
Yeah, like
I know there's a fucking death count on the DVD.
Yeah, is the DVD count higher, or is the death count higher than fucking Incredibles? I can't remember fully.
I don't know. Who knows?
But like, yeah, he's like out in the fucking open, and he doesn't even like cloak or anything. He's just out there for everyone to see. So crazy. But then like the chase scene after is pretty cool, man. It's like, you know, just
yeah.
Even if it is a complete deviation of the first, it's
just like I don't hate it. I don't hate the ideas here. Just in the wrong movie, and then fucking Mater, who is here?
That cut is pretty funny. Yeah. Oh yeah. Since we're in the country, the country music is kind of weird. Michael Giacchino was the composer of this movie, and honestly,
yeah, he does a much better job than Randy Newman did last time.
That said, you did say that you didn't like his Radiator Springs music, which I don't know.
What do you mean, I like his Radiator Springs music in this.
I thought you said he didn't at one point.
I think I was saying like a different movie.
Okay, I was remembering wrong. Yeah, like all his music in the movie really works, but yeah, especially the fucking like all the spy music's so good.
Shut up, Homer. Shut it.
It's just so like, yeah, it's an electric score.
Like people like this movie now for some reason, even though it's like, okay,
like yeah, there's a lot of passion here. There is a lot of cool little nuggets of action and stuff.
Still mediocre.
I think the characters for the most part are handled all right from the old one. I will say, like, fucking, like, I don't think we can do these chronologically the way we did the first one, but
there's so much bizarre shit so often that you get desensitized to it.
I guess, like,
niggas both over Doc's death, and it's like, well, that would have been real proud of you, that's for sure.
I'm glad that they didn't try to, because they originally did plan to work Doc in somehow, and I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they just put a tribute instead of just trying to force a replacement actor and all that. It just respects the guy, you know? Well, man, like, because McQueen and Mater bond. It's like how they get roped to the plot is so dumb because, like, they see fucking Francesco, who's probably the best part of the movie.
Okay, we're going off, they're at a bar, and it's just like on the TV, it's just like showing like Miles Axelrod, like speaking about his like new like drugs and alcohol. And it's like, Tylenol, get your Tylenol. It's the best thing in the world.
We're gonna do a whole race powered on it, a whole Grand Prix, and it's like the whole Grand Prix is a cool idea.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, but like Francesco comes on and Mater gets pissed when he's like trash talking McQueen. Like Mater immediately goes over on the fucking call, and like McQueen can Sally come in, and Sally's like fucking simping for Francesco. Like, brother, your boyfriend is right next to you. You fucking.
Why do you know his name? It's 3 syllables, not 10.
Oh my god, so stupid. And then like McQueen comes in and is basically forced on the spot.
Oh yes, this is Lightning McQueen. Look, I don't appreciate you sexually assaulting my best friend like that.
Fragile! It got me fragile!
He just has a meltdown, and then he just like throws his ass cheeks before running off.
Yeah, he leaves, comes back, kicks it with his ass. Like, the movie does have some good humor, but still.
Like, this movie has a fucking Weezer song in it.
We were like screaming when we did our watch. We were screaming at the Weezer song. It was funny as fuck. Yeah,
it's Weezer. Play the clip from that. I think it's Weezer, guys. It's Weezer. Yeah, Weezer.
It's Weezer. They get to Tokyo, and like that whole stretch.
It's Tokyo. Great pun.
A lucky tug being like, I hate this movie so much. I don't. I like this movie. Spoilers. A little bit at least. Oh. I like it a bit.
I get a bit.
But yeah, He fucking, like, the pistachio fucking ice cream thing. Like, why? They eat food now. Okay, the world building in this movie is what ruined the franchise's perception. It maybe only the first movie didn't make sense. That made enough sense for all of us. This is just
because like in this one they just have like human objects for some reason. Like they have like a phone box in one shot, and then they have like human here
in the same shot.
Yeah, crossbox for some reason.
How do they pick the glass up? Yeah, this is like
they can't pick up the beer. How do they even drink beer?
Also,
why do they drink beer?
Also, the fucking Brave reference in the background of that shot. That shot's been ruined for me because of that. But
yeah, Brave.
Yeah, the pistachio ice cream is glorious because he comes in racing to the waterfall, and the shot of him licking up the waterfall.
Yeah,
the gif of that is incredible.
My favorite gif from this franchise.
It's so fucking funny. Yeah, it's so damn embarrassing, and like.
And then they fucking like cheat with like where the fucking oil comes out of under their undercarriages. It's like
it's so like, dumb.
Like it's so like it's stupid. Like yes, it's like fucking. It's like okay, we see it's come. They make it seem like it's coming from Mater when it supposedly came from Astro. But no, that's not where it came from. That's not. Yeah, that's not. No.
Yeah, and then Mater goes to the bathroom, and
and then we just see fucking Bruce Campbell getting sexually harassed.
I love this guy. Can't get the car.
He's just getting his ass fucked in the fucking.
Yeah, well, Bruce Campbell's doing a terrible job of even trying. He's not even trying.
He's still getting. They're both getting fucked by something. Mater, it's the Japanese bathroom, and then fucking Bruce Campbell, he's actually having a threesome with two other cars.
Two of the lemons, yeah, Grim and Acer, and then Bruce Campbell card puts the fucking tracking thing up Mater's ass, and then like Mater farts right when he gets out of the bathroom.
Give me Redline X Mater, please. That'd be a great shit.
Yeah,
it would be a great shit.
Yeah, so then Mater misinterprets Holly coming in. Like they have like a very easy passphrase. Like, so anybody, if that's common trivia, then why are these spies are terrible? And then, but yeah,
yes, they're idiots. And then it's like that cannot be him. Is he American? Extremely. That's him. Like racist much?
Oh my god! And then like Mater misinterprets the whole thing as like a date, and then he's like trying to tell the other guys, and it's like,
I'm Guido don't believe you.
Yeah.
Hey lady, see you tomorrow. I'm Guido still don't believe you.
Then there's the scene where Rod Redline gets fucking murdered on screen. Like they try to show her.
He gets brutally molested by the lemons in there.
Yeah, they try to like. They also had to like censor the scene.
They had to dub over it like midway because of the Fukushima incident that happened in 2011.
When hit with an electromagnetic pulse. Yeah.
What did they even say? I think they said something like.
When hit with radiation or something like that.
Yeah, radiation.
Yeah.
And considering this part of the movie takes place in Japan, yikes.
Also, it's the scene with my favorite line in the movie. Say it with me.
Your mother.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was your sister. You know, I can't tell them apart these days.
How'd they sneak that in?
I can see why they got him for Tangled the series. He's a fucking great actor. Peak. Japan.
Yeah, so he has cancer now.
So then we get to the fucking first race, and yeah, like...
It's good for, like, they show, like, a good shit for, like, a minute and a half, and then it's just, like, we gotta keep cutting away from it, because we gotta show fucking Finn McMissile.
Yeah, the uncut version is indeed really fucking cool. That's awesome. They animated all that at all. It's... Damn. Yeah, shit starts going awry, and Mater's, like, fucking... involved in, like,
it's the so contrived. It's so stupid. Yeah, it's like... It's like he stays on the line. He doesn't have like a lick of intelligence to like say, "Oh, I need to turn this off. Go meet my date." And he's like, stay outside. Gotcha. And McQueen is a fucking dumbass and says, "Outside." And he moves into the outside lane and then fucking get up and blames Mater for it.
Like, oh my god, it's just like
you listened. You should know that he's not all there in the head. You should know this, and then you fucking listen to him anyway for some reason.
Yeah, because then we get to the argument scene after, which I don't...
so cliche.
I don't fully... Yeah, it's cliche, but I don't fully hate the conflict. I could see this movie being the opportunity to have McQueen and Mater blow out this. It's like, yeah, I guess their characters aren't that like flanderized, but it's also like not entirely
Like they
justified
do it so
either.
poorly. Like we see, like the circumstances are so poor that it just ends up being no in the end.
Don't need your help. I don't want your help. Well, fuck you then. Like, God.
Oh my god.
So yeah, then they get to the airport, and I guess in the background they're actually pulling like luggage and like little like trailers behind them. It's about time they actually remember.
Yeah,
these are cars.
What happened in this universe? Because security didn't used to be that way.
Yeah. Then Figment Missile comes in. Actually,
they're made of metal. How do they pass the fucking security?
Yeah. Yeah, Figment Missile comes in his fucking cop disguise, then immediately takes it off
in broad daylight, and then gets chased by other guys wanting to
it's like you fucking more the whole chase scene. Like, I vividly just remember from the trailers being like, oh, as even as a little kid, I was like, this looks so stupid. This whole chase is like just so much.
And then the fucking A113 car comes in, and it's just like, yeah, he comes in, and he saves the day conveniently. And then one of their cars ends up in a goddamn like fucking oil tube, whatever it was, and then
it's like a shit tube. And then McQueen and friends read the letter, and their pee-pee joke.
But how did he write it? Does he put a pencil in his mouth? Like,
does he use his tongue?
How did he use his tongue to hold the pencil to write the note?
Oh my god, yeah. So and then like we start seeing Mater, Holly, and Finn like all having exchanges.
And Holly feels Swift well.
Yeah, they all have starving exchanges, and it's like, how in the fuck are these two professional spies not figuring out Mater's probably not fully there to be one? It's just so like,
it's so stupid. It's like, yeah, it's so dumb. Like, why are you? Yeah, why? Like, my biggest questions are why, how, and could you not find somebody else?
You could have easily like had it be like they figure out he isn't a spy, but then they have to bring him along because he's like a convicted.
So what's the point?
Yeah, it's just like from there the movie just like it kind of the whole middle chunk of the movie is just kind of whatever because
and he fucking makes a State Farm reference. An agent. I mean,
I got a neighbor. Like why?
Don't you need to use that?
I don't find Mater as annoying in this movie as other people do. In fact, he's the only sensible character. But like, holy shit, guys. He has to say 1,000,000 times that he's not a fucking spy, and it's so stupid.
And then pick up on it somehow.
He's trying to say it in every subtle way possible, and Figment Missile has like negative IQ, so.
And then they go to France, and they meet a car with no headlights, like with no windshield eyes, and has headlight eyes, and there's a clear wheel visible. So what is the deal with that?
Funny, scary joke. Yeah. Yeah, so that they have to go to the fucking, was it Spain or Porto Costa? I think it was Porto Costa.
Portofino in Italy, but the mountains are shaped like cars.
Yeah, there's like the scene of like they reunite with like Luigi's family, and then like Luigi's relative is like talking to McQueen, like, "Oh, you gotta learn friendship." It's like, oh my god,
why do you fucking pop the cork off the wine bottle?
Why do you need a hand-fisted moral in your Pixar movie? Pixar was good at doing the morals like naturally. Like it's like George Carlin said, gently massage it in. Like fuck.
Yeah, sure.
How quickly they forgot. John Harasser forgot because he has full control over this time. It wasn't like the last one where he just stole someone else's story. He just completely abandoned all the fucking like great themes of the first one in favor of spy shit, because like the spy thing was apparently a deleted scene from the first movie.
It was like you better go to a theater and there's like Finn McMissile. It's a movie.
Yeah, I don't know why they ran so hard.
Movie, I'll never know.
Like, I get making the movie focus on Mater. That is an interesting opportunity, but having him be roped in this spy shit at the same time, and you have the fucking lemons, so there's a race allegory. It's like, oh my god, you were doing too much. And McQueen is on the poster, and he's not the main character. Fuck. This movie, man.
And then they start the second race, Francesco's being a highlight. And, like, the story in this movie, it's fucking stupid. Like, Axelrod creates a new type of fuel called Ono, and he wants to put the best racers in to see how the fuel works and test it, sure. But in reality, it's just a fucking propaganda piece to like say, oh, you need to switch that to gasoline, and alternative fuels are bad. And like, why go through the effort of researching, developing, and making this new and prototyping this new fuel and testing it with such a big scale event, only to then self-sabotage it to push your own agenda? And it's like, okay. Why go through all those extra steps to do that? You could have just, it's like to contain a monopoly over the world. And it's like, And oh god, that fucking scene in the goddamn thing where they like, it's so obvious it's Axelrod. They cheat so hard. Like, oh, the fucking hood doesn't match up because he's wearing a tarp.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
I'm so annoyed I didn't message my girlfriend Pigeon right before this, because she's the reason I warmed up to this movie, and I like had to pause it, like, this doesn't make any sense, and she like explained it away, and I generally can't remember like her explanation, and I'm so annoyed at that, but like,
it's just like
she found
like,
the fact she found a way to make sense
that's
of
a real thing that fits in this universe. You know, that works fine. It's a metaphor for ableism, but they do it so poorly and so tastelessly, and they barely focus on it to the point where it doesn't even matter to the story. Like, it's just there as table dressing to hide how broken our plot actually is.
Yeah, Cars 2 makes this universe extremely, not only confusing, but also really fucked up. Like, they try to put in all these, like, dark allegories, and it's just like, yeah, it's quite frankly embarrassing, because, again, the movie right before this was just, it was a masterclass of these dark undertones.
It's just like a race car gets humbled, and he goes through 66. Okay, I'll watch. Cars 2, though, so messy and unfocused that it turns...
Pick one. Stick with it. I would have died to see Pixar do a spy thriller, just not attached to the Cars franchise. No.
And I don't
like
get why...
Do a spin-off.
I don't get why this movie is the highest grossing of all three movies.
I don't get why it's called Cars 2. Like, it should have been like Mater's Tall Tales the movie. Like, everyone says that.
I wouldn't do well, idiot.
Well, yeah, but people love Mater's Tall Tales, so I don't know. It would have been something. So yeah, the Porter Coaster race happens.
Villain reveal. It's like, oh, Mater, like, oh, you use basic car maintenance knowledge. Okay, fine. And then he's like, it was you leaking oil in the party in Japan. You just blame it on me. Now, that's your cars don't use oil. And you're freaking it. You didn't care where it's all electric. Then why go through all the why go through all that effort just fucking lie and mark as a fucking electric car? Why
I think we skipped to the end. We need to go back to the fucking Porter Coaster race, because while the more cars are getting kablooied, Finn tries to go and like stop them from firing the camera, and he doesn't see nor hear nor sense the fucking helicopter right above him whatsoever. Right above you in the open sky, you dope! Like,
you retard!
You are an idiot! How do you stop a job in this industry? Like,
no, you echo chamber because you are so fat and spineless.
Oh, we'll talk about echo chamber in a minute because I'm guilty of that with the third one, but it's just like, I don't know, like, it's so dumb, and yeah, it's very bullshit, but it's in a way that, like, I guess it makes sense for people to be mad, because it's a movie from a studio where you did take their film seriously. They could be funny, but they could also actually have stakes, have emotion to them. This movie has nothing. It's just fucking all chaos.
It's soulless. It just feels so soulless because there's like no lasting emotional backbone here.
Passion. There was passion there. I can't call it soulless because you know, clearly they were inspired with all the spy shit.
Here. There's no heart. There's no heart in any of it.
They attempted some with McQueen and Mater's struggling bond, but yeah, it
falls flat on its face. So much. It's like, what's the point?
Yeah. So yeah, Mater, Holly, and Finn, they all
get
put
put
in big Bentley. Haha, get it? Bentley, and then the fucking, oh my god, the bomb plan. What the fuck were they thinking?
Oh my god. The bomb is on you, and then it's like, he fucking sabotages the race. And then it's like, who won the race at the end? Did it even finish? And it's like,
no.
What is happening?
What is happening? But like, yeah, McQueen is chasing Mater down, because it's like, all you're gonna see is them fucking exploding. It's like, I'm really confused how that was meant to show, like, oh, it all looked bad. It's like the explosion.
And the bomb and the camera not hitting McQueen is such a fucking cheat.
Oh my, yeah, no kidding. Like, the whole camera thing is just so stupid. And then, like, they put the bomb on Mater anyway, even though it was giving him the pit. It's like, what are we doing? And, like, again, McQueen's chasing down Mater. He's like, yeah, you are the bomb, Mater. Fuck, stop.
And then they show up to fucking Buckingham Palace and then cause a national terrorist threat just by having a bomb.
Yeah, and like the whole contrived thing of like Mater being able to like conveniently have all the gadgets out. The fucking I always lose it when like Mater activates the jetpack with McQueen latching onto his hook. Oh, it's incredible. I fucking love this movie. But yeah,
it's like And then, like, the fucking contrived shit with Axelrod. Like, they do the whole, yeah. And then he, like, just, like, tells them off somehow.
We keep skipping to that. We still have more to talk about before that.
There's not enough to. There's not anything else to talk about.
Well, there is the part where, like, McQueen and Mater have a corny moment when literally the bomb's ticking on him. We don't have time. Go fucking solve the bomb. And Mater's like, guys, listen, Lemons, you know, we don't have to do this. We know you're neglected. We could, and then they just paint the Lemons as still.
And they just, like, commit murder. Like, the Radiator Springs just show up. They fucking sexually. They just fucking assault the other guys. Don't get a charge, and then they just, like, run them off. They it's fair for the rest of it. And then, like, a bit of them film, Mater gets knighted by the Queen of England. And, yeah.
I love how at the end, like, Fillmore was, like, the one who, like, Fillmore and Sarge were, like, have the fun.
And it was him. Once big oil, always big oil. Man.
Free hugger. I love that. And then, like, at the end, they still have the fucking thing going of Sally having the hots for Francesco. Like, fuck aw. And then, like, Mater gets the jet. They try to copy the ending of the first one with that. Actually, there is one more thing. Like, I hate that they try to parallel that. That's so desperate.
They do it in all three, and I hate it.
I forgot they did it in the third one. They do it in, like, a different way, a little bit.
It's still the same thing. And, yeah, this movie, overall, is a fucking mess, and I don't know if I like it or I hate it. I put it like number 20 on my ranking. It's like right in the middle, like right at the point where shit gets bad.
I put it right alongside Toy Story 4 on my ranking, and like they're the kings of my bottom 10. I can't hate Cars 2. I hate it for like what the stain it left on the franchise and Pixar's reputation, and I do hate it for like just doing not having a cohesive vision. But god damn it, the insanity is so just off the charts that I can't help but adore it. 6 out of 10. It's genuinely like
a 5 personally.
It generally is.
It's right on the line.
It's a riot, but it very much is for the wrong reasons. All right, now on to Cars the Third. This is gonna be interesting.
About you. First off, I will say like the first like 10-ish minutes ain't too bad. Like, McQueen is showing if you're winning a few races, all fine and good. But then the moment Jackson Storm shows up, the film starts dying a slow, painful death. Because he's such a nothing villain. It's like, oh, I'm better than you, and I'm going to get in your head. Oh, you have anything else? Yeah, you're barely in this, but why should we feel threatened by you?
I think Jackson Storm works well for what he is. I don't think. I agree. He's nowhere near the funny of Chick.
He's not good. He doesn't have any barely has any screen.
He's also voiced by a questionable actor, which is salt to an open wound.
The point of a villain in a story is to contextualize the film by centering around about an antagonist, the main character likes to hate, and they do it so poorly there. Like, Chick Hicks is an overarching threat in the first one. Here, Storm's barely in it. He's like 1 mention, 2 mention, and then you remember.
No, they mention him more than that. They keep reminding throughout, like what the news montage is like. Oh, this is his current speed is going. They do.
That's like they barely do that. Like
it's
twice.
It's not as memorable as Chick. I do agree. It's actually funny and effective there. Where here it's like, okay, yeah, all right. Like Storm's, he does what he does. All right, cool. But yeah,
and the crash. Oh my fucking lord! That is one of the emotionally manipulative scenes in any Pixar film.
If they went,
shut it! I hate pathos. I hate scenes specifically made to tug at your heartstrings of learning them, and this is one of the worst examples of it in the Pixar library because it's like, oh, you can't keep up with them. Then you're completely going against your values you learned from the first movie. Because now all you do is caring about winning instead of, actually caring about, it's just an empty cup. So you almost kill yourself and you start teleporting around the tracks because, the animatic was too fucking violent, so we have to censor it. And you do it in the worst way possible. They don't earn the moment. It's manipulative. It's all table dress. It's just it hurts me so badly because, the next scene after this, he's shown looking perfectly fine. Just in primer, but he's fine. So what's the fucking point of the crash if you're going to gloss over it so quick? It's pointless. It's either you harp on it for a while, you hold on it, like you show them having some damage and a slow recovery, make the film longer for one thing. But No, they don't do that. They just keep going like, oh, everything's fine. They make a few jokes, and then like, oh, he's off to the training center in a few. Yeah, it's so distasteful.
I like the crash, but I do agree it could have been the fucking animatic version, or that first trailer
You
version
missed
would have
my
gone.
fucking point. It's manipulative and it's like tasteless.
Like, I think it makes sense to have him get in his big accident in this movie, and like, him coming.
Yes, but they could have done it way more and not have him go against his morals.
His full circle moment, thinking about, well, he was trying his damnedest. I don't know how it'd exactly be against his morals.
And you shouldn't be only caring about winning. That's what his mindset was, just to win and nothing else. Not to have fun while you're doing it. Which is what the first movie worked so hard to tell.
Well, he was getting petty because his fucking friends were leaving. He didn't care if he won. He was just having fun with the fuckers. And then all his friends were leaving for all these fucking jackass high-tech ones. And it's like, I guess...
It's like, not all of them are bad. Like
my
there's
name's Danny, bro.
in the shot where it's like, oh, McQueen's flying. There's actually a few of them that actually stop and look. Like, I know one of them has white eyes. Two of them do.
I like how Cal is voiced by Richard Petty's son. That's a neat touch. I like that Richard Petty's still in this. It's a shame Michael Keaton couldn't be for Chick. Fuck.
Yeah, because thanks, Spider-Man.
Bob Peterson had to,
He did a good job.
He's still funny, but it's just like, it's not Kachika, it's not Michael Keaton. But yeah, like, I do agree. It's just, it very much was, like, a bit forced when
they don't harp on it long enough for it to have an impact. It just, like, that's the whole thing in the marketing. They hyper-focused on the crash. Like, popping up the whole, at this moment, everything.
And it looks so much worse in the final. They did...
But everything did something change,
and
it's
then teleporting all over the track. It's so stupid.
Damage from the crash. It's like, it's dumb.
But the crash isn't the whole movie, and I think the marketing did fool people into thinking that. Because I think this movie
a lot of people thought it was gonna have this darker tone, but in reality, it didn't, and it was fucking so disappointing when I watched it in the theater.
I think the Radiators guys easily get sidelined the worst in this movie, but I do love the moments the one scene we get with Sally, and then like the very few we get with Mater. Like it's
those are fun.
Yeah, those are very nice. Wish we got more of them.
And then the moment they get to the racing center makes me want to hang myself.
Yeah, because like the rest
Boomer 2010s trailer. Kids,
all right, hold on, slow down. Okay, you've been carrying this hard. You're criticizing me with the first movie. Now I'm gonna criticize. Let me talk to. Yeah, because like the moment with like him like having the goodbye to the Rossies guys is kind of sentimental, and then the fucking Johnny Worthington car comes in, the same actor, and then we get introduced to Cruz Ramirez,
who I want to skin.
And
she's so annoying and unfunny. Like, oh, you got to do this. We got to do the Boomer Zoomer thing. You could cut that out. And
this is generally the humor of that part. The humor in this movie is not very good because, like, the first one's generally funny. Second one's ironically funny. This movie is not funny. It's
like, is that a drip pen? Just in case. How old do you think I am?
Like, true though, like, what the fuck? The whole training montage is really stupid. Like, it's just like the desperate forced attempt humor. But I like Cruz. I think at first
it's all in a fucking point to antagonize McQueen as being like, oh, he's in the wrong for wanting to get to the point. Well, I want to get to the point. Yes.
Well, she's just trying to do what she's told. Getting. She is of course going to be pumped up and energetic and crazy and like the fucking like. Because Sterling's clearly trying to force...
why do you pair somebody up with someone horrendously below your skill level? Why do you do that?
They're being patient. Yeah, and then McQueen tries to go on the simulator and, fucks his ass
And he's like
up.
An old man, like your papa with a computer. He doesn't know how to work it, so he dies.
Yeah, but it's just like... And it's like, oh, we're gonna make you a marketable plushie. McQueen's like, hell no. And
I don't want to sell out. And there's like in that scene, there's like a picture of Miles Axelrod on Sterling's thing. So yes, Cars 2 is canon.
Yeah, it's almost like Mater's dents being removed doesn't automatically fix everything, guys. Or maybe it's just a random Easter egg.
And McQueen has his headlights, so.
But yeah. So they go out for training on the beach. Life's a beach, and then you drive.
Ever. Like, why go through all that time? Surface does make a difference with your acceleration and traction. It's going to make a difference in your results. Why not go on actual fucking asphalt?
Yeah. And then it's just like, oh, we can't track you without the thing being nearby. And it's like, then it's just showing Cruz constantly being a
Yeah,
doofus.
it's like a bunch of filler, and yeah, it's just like
I get what you're saying with the first few scenes with Cruz. She's kind of weird. Like I appreciate the spirit, but it gets repetitive after a while. Her being a doofus, and it's like, come on, bro.
it's just like it's again like they pulled the shittiest pathos thing they can later on. It's annoying. It's like okay, then like they get to like the thing. We gotta have Mac in here somehow, so they disguise themselves at the fucking.
I like how Mac was the one to like disguise him as fucking Chester Wolfenfiller. Yeah, they gets the
and then like Luigi shits on him.
Then they do the demolition derby, and that's a fun scene. It's a different
big
kind
one.
of setting.
They have to learn how to do the mud better, and it's fun. It doesn't add much. Granted, it doesn't add much to the film. It's kind of
to be fair, that's the point. McQueen's saying, "Oh, it's a waste of fucking time." Afterward, he gets mad at Cruz, and yeah, like you said, like you would probably say, it is kind of rightfully in the moment because Cruz ended up winning and then getting him fucking like revealed to the world when he wasn't
on national TV.
Yeah,
it's just like I hate that scene because they keep trying to antagonize Lightning McQueen as being in the wrong when no, he's actually in the right to want to,
Yeah, so he crashes out, breaks the trophy. They pull over, and
that's so stupid.
Yeah,
so dumb. And then the backstory, easiest emotional manipulation ever. Fucking more pathos, made specifically to tug at your heartstrings. They pull it out of nowhere. Just to make you sympathize with her when all she's been is a fucking goofy-ass cunt this whole time. It's so bad. It's so shameless.
Some could argue that it probably is boring just being reverse shot, just her talking, but I don't know. That's when I really start getting into Cruz because... it's table dressing to hide how much of a shitty character she is. But it's a more subtle way of, like, getting across, like, this character's just insecurities, like a flood of them. Like, yeah, there could have been, like, maybe footage of a flashback, but they didn't do that. It just feels so raw.
There should have been more experience. That way we could like her more. She's so inexperienced and incompetent that I actually wanted to skin her after a while.
Yeah, because she was fucking afraid, you know?
Yeah, in original draft, she was more experienced. And you should have stuck him with that instead of making her the funny Zoomer bitch.
Like, I generally do, like, sympathize with her struggle. It's just, like, I wish they kind of just build up to that a little more earlier. Like, I don't know.
Hey, they just throw it out of nowhere just to guilt.
Maybe you could have, like, I don't know. Maybe you could either have the illusion of, or she was just straight up, like, experienced a bit. But, she ended up just, like, maybe she had something, like, fucking similar to Doc and McQueen. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
She did, though. That they cut a scene out that fucking jars the fucking lug nut scene where it's like she showed him the guy who's like, he taught me about all the legends. Like, you cut that out of the movie. Why? That was a good character bit. Why'd you scrap it?
So the deleted footage for this movie is very fascinating. I'm particularly, not even in this version of the movie, but like the earlier version, which was more like Cars 2.
We'll get to that. Yeah, I actually would have liked that more since it would have been more interesting.
The fucking body horror. I don't know if I would have liked that more, honestly. I couldn't tell you. Because it wasn't like fully, we only have the one scene of it. But yeah, it seems, they probably would have jumped the shark fully with that, admittedly. I think it would have been, like, bad. I don't know. From the one scene we have alone, it's just like kind of, I guess I like Lightning proposing to Sally. That's like the only thing I remember liking from when I watched that. But yeah, McQueen's just having his self-isolation hour and fucking talks to Mater. And that's a nice scene.
That's a good scene.
Yeah.
It's very certifiable us scene.
Yeah, I just like Mater just like accidentally like giving him the idea of going to see Doc's old friend who you can't guarantee.
How does McQueen know who Smokey is?
I mean, Doc would have told him. Sure, it's just like
yes, but it's never implied. Thanks a lot.
But then they bring back the stupid joke from the earlier train montage when he's trying to like say sorry to fucking Cruz.
I'm sorry. He's doing a YouTuber apology.
Yeah. But yeah, then they go to like Smokey's ground. Was it Thomasville? I think it was called.
Yeah, Thomasville.
Oh shit, Thomas the Tank Engine Town. Oh my god. But yeah, they run into Smokey. They have a cute little scene at like this bar with like some of the other old guys, and we get what is easily the best scene in the movie. Easily.
Yeah. It's like, come on in. I want to show you a little something. Then he reveals the thing. It's like, and every last one of them is
Yeah, it's this garage with all these newspaper clippings and like,
It wasn't the best part of Doc's life. You were.
God, that
It was like the movie woke up and said, "Yes, we are not afraid to specifically tug at your heartstrings. We're going to earn it for once." And then they did. It's a genuinely powerful scene, and I love it.
Well, I do like most of the rest of the movie. This is like the only one that, I guess, other than like the moments of him bonding with the Radiator guys, that truly feels like it's screaming the exact same energy as the first one, and that I really do appreciate it. It gets to me every time, that scene.
Yeah, me too.
Then we go through some more training, yada yada, and then like Cruz beats McQueen on the last round, and then he gets depressed.
And that was like a genuinely good scene, only to then fucking ruin it. And then the movie completely nosedives again.
And McQueen,
like you were picking yourself back up there for a little while, but then you're just fucking nosediving again.
So yeah, let's talk about the most easily contested part of this movie, beyond the crash, the fucking final race. I like it. I think this was the best choice they could have made. I'm just being for real.
And then they fucking worked it in, and they did not do any of the logistical steps needed to actually ensure that they would make sense. So we're just able to fucking do a game of Mario Kart Double Dash, but for war criminals, by fucking swapping a racer mid-race and doing a tag team. Like, it doesn't seem like a rule that would ever be allowed. And it's like...
Yeah, but this is also cartoon cars. It's not going to be realistic.
It contradicts its own rules. Like, McQueen is McQueen's like calls her on the little phone thing, even though he wouldn't have that, because the suit is already off now. And somehow he still has it. It's just like, don't you have to match his speed in order to fucking communicate with him? So you broke the just for that switch up to happen.
We can't exactly say following rules to like real life NASCAR or whatever, because remember the first movie, Chick Hicks was constantly bumping people and he never got disqualified.
It's actually legal to wreck people in that.
I know it's something that people do, but like there's a certain extent, like the King crash, that should have fucking got him booted. Like the scene of him getting the trophy is funny, but like, come on.
But they established it's just like it doesn't just for the scene to happen. It's like the rules say the number has to be out there. None doesn't say who has to wear it. That's just like a bullshit rule. People can easily tell the difference.
I don't care if it's realistic.
I love your mud flaps, get sweet flash, and church flash.
If McQueen had won, I would be very unsatisfied with this movie. I'm sorry. Or like the weird version where like he wins, but then it's like, oh, I'm gonna give my racer position to Cruz anyway. That especially would have been hand-fisted. Like, I just think every other version they tried is awkward.
Have McQueen wear the 51. Just fucking
he does
do
at
it.
the end. I prefer it after the race. During the race feels kind of weird and just awkwardly. They're like,
he doesn't wear the 50, he doesn't wear the 51. He doesn't fucking wear the 51.
But he wears the Hudson paint job. It's still a nice fucking beautiful bow tie.
Like just have him race for Dyneco. That would have been so poetic. Because you call back to the first one, he's like, why not?
He does in that one version, but it's also Cruz still racing at the same time. I think the final ending we got is just cohesive, more cohesive.
It's just like I've been waiting 50. Like but don't have Cruz do it. She's such a wet blanket throughout this. Like she's been nothing but annoying, and only now do I actually like her just a teeny bit. And it's just like, oh, do the race. This movie is like reminds me of Across the Spider-Verse, where it's an hour and a half of build-up, and then the payoff is so disappointing because we wanted to see Lightning do the race, not this bitch.
Yeah, but I guess maybe we could have adjusted some points to like show more of Cruz like actually getting that warranting.
And again,
that
how
position.
did they count for McQueen winning the race when Cruz was basically the one to do all of the work?
It's just like it's a bit loose. I do agree. The third one it does get a little loose and like having all these pieces come together, but unlike Spider-Verse 2, I definitely do feel like, you know, I can see like them clicking together a lot more. It just needed just a little more time to like, because they were struggling hard to figure out that ending. Genuinely, they went through so many different versions.
They made it so the Dynaco shit made it so far that the prototype diecast got out. Yeah, toy image. Genuinely simple that we never got that.
Yeah, it's just like Cars 3 is a really interesting beast because I generally do really like it. But like my adoration for the first movie will always clear it. But I don't know the third one, when I first saw it with my dad, I liked it, but something just kind of always just fell off with it for a few years there. And then admittly partially unlucky.
Watch the man's video and you've been parroting him ever since.
Unlucky Tug's video did partially open my eyes. I don't fully agree with him.
You have no spine.
It's absolutely not my favorite of the series, but it's like I don't know. It's just like I there is a lot of just like dry, stupid humor and fucking like just some like slightly muddied character
I just wish that
motivations.
someone less emotionally manipulative and actually earned its shit most of the time.
And yeah, Jackson Storm is a beta cuck. Fuck that guy. But yeah.
Yeah, and his actor's a cannibal.
But I'll give this movie an 8. I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
I'll give it a 5. It's on the same level as Cars 2, but slightly better.
I guess that's fair, yeah. Because Cars 3 did disappoint a lot of people. It made half its box office while it was still kicking ass and merch. It's just, we haven't gotten a Cars 4 since. And honestly, I don't know if I want one. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not leaning more towards I don't want one.
Considering the state of the franchise, I think we are in dire need of one.
I think
like
we need
that.
a movie about Cruz. I would like to see how her life's going.
Like, if they wanted to do it, then just have it be the beginning of a whole new trilogy instead of...
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm done with McQueen's story, honestly. Like, as much as he's a great character, I generally think, yeah, he's come full circle here. He did what Doc did for him, and now for someone else, and now it's time to get... Because maybe you'd like Cruz more if they actually did, like, flesh her out and give her her own journey. As long as they don't, like, just copy and paste stuff from, the first three, I'd be down for that. Yeah, it's just... The Cars trilogy is a fascinating little package. Coming up on its 20th anniversary from when we're recording this. It's just like, man, all I ask people is that... go rewatch it. Turn off your brain from all these videos telling you, it was always bad. The world building was always so bad. Yeah. It's so boring and bad. Like, the first movie, at the very least, give it another chance. 2 and 3, I can understand the criticisms. But man, yeah, that first movie is really special to us. And yeah, it's just... Fuck, man. I'm really tired, again, of the revisionism, or whatever the word is that I could use for it. That, like... Because at one point people did like Cars 1, and then Cars 2 came along, and then especially Cars 3, it just solidified, like, okay, yeah, this fucking shit's... Because people were excited for Cars 3, from the crash shit alone, so it was like... And then they immediately were disappointed with that next trailer. It's fascinating. It was very fascinating.
Yeah.
So, we talked about the main trilogy, now we can talk about some random stuff for this franchise, like Cars on the Road.
Oh, you forgot the Planes movies. You gotta do those first.
Well, I guess chronologically, we didn't even talk about...
On the Road is like a biggest like load of nothing here. We can skip over. It's like, we couldn't get the shit out during COVID, so it's like a weird, bizarre like thing, and it's so annoying.
Cars on the Road is just Tangled Season 2, but worse. They even fucking both do the motel episode. They both do the motel episode, and it's just like, bro, like, could we just like actually like?
I am not.
There is a lot of... Oh, that's all I was gonna say about that show. There is a lot of like nice meta jokes in there, and like the animation is very much like higher quality than you would expect, because Pixar actually did, even if there's some shitty lighting and textures and parts, but overall, Cars on the Road just really isn't saying anything. I like the dynamic of McQueen and Mater, but it's just like
it's just like a load of nothing, dude. It's just like, let's just get the big 2 elephants in the room.
Well, hold on. There's one more thing I want to say about Cars. With that show, I do understand. That show, I can get why you find Cruz annoying, because holy shit, they control her so hard.
In the movie, brother, get your fucking rose-tinted glasses off.
I like her in the movie. In the show, she's just fucking nothing. She's just... I'm
she's good at everything now, and she's the bestest at everything ever, and everyone loves her, even though,
Alright, now on to the fucking Planes turrets. Holy shit. These movies are absolute brain rot. They're fucking... I don't know what Lasseter was smoking working on that first one, but Jesus Christ. Like,
John Lasseter both produced it and wrote it.
The thing is, Disney Toon's not like the worst company ever. They made a couple neat direct-to-video sequels. The Tinkerbell movies are okay.
Fucking Gilbert Gottfried got more to do in that one. I liked it.
Which one?
Fucking The Return of Jafar with Gilbert Gottfried.
I didn't even finish it. It was so... It wasn't... I didn't, like...
You petty cunt.
I don't, like, have rage at it. It's just boring. And yeah, they contrive the fucking liar shit again. It's just like... King of Thieves is good, though. That is a solid movie. But man, like... Yeah, the Planes movies were some of their last, and they were going to make a third one that was about space and the train spinoff. They were really going to, like, capitalize hard on the Cars franchise with, like, all these crazy spinoffs, and they just gave up. Because Disney Toon closed in 2018. Like, honestly,
I think that was for the best.
Yeah, like, their last movie, ironically, was a Tinkerbell movie, and it had, like, a really sad ending, apparently, which is pretty fitting. But yeah, Planes 1 is stupid because it's literally just Cars 1 again, but without all the sauce. Like, they try so hard to replicate the fucking, the Doc, with Skipper. They try to replicate Doc again.
Yeah. And holy shit, fucking Roger Craig Smith is in that.
He voices Rips like at the fucking. It's just again shit kicks, but without the sauce. That's a lot of this movie. Oh yeah, the stereotypes. We gotta have a lot of stereotypes. John Cleese is British man. The fucking El Chupacabra, who's he's awful. He's so annoying, and he's fucking sexually harassing this like lady played.
Yes.
There's the cringe scene of like Dusty and like him like trying to sing to her to woo him.
This movie gets more and more disgusting when you realize who wrote it.
Yeah, it's so harmful for kids.
Like, the whole thing, there's an entire fucking running gag with the Mexican plane who's voiced by fucking Denzel Crocker and fucking Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life. Like, I love Carlos Ellis Rocky and other things, but this wasn't it.
Yeah, because they sing the cringy song to woo her, and then the next morning, she's, like, making out with him and shit.
Sexually harassing him, and it's like...
Remember, kids, sexually harassing automatically gets you the bitches. What the fuck? That's not what you see with a car
Oh my god.
Yeah, Planes 1 is... Like, Planes 2 is far worse, morally reprehensible shit. We'll get to that.
Yes, I think I've said why before.
We'll get to it. We're talking about Planes 1. One movie at a time. But yeah, Planes 1 is just like, fuck, like... Yeah,
no one gave a shit while making it, so why should I give a shit?
It's also a rip-off of Cars 2, because, we got the World Tournament, and one of the Brent, whatever his name is, one of the hosts.
Brent Mustache McDonald's Epstein Burger, I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, it's just like... But Planes 1, I guess there's not, like, a crazy lot to talk about, because like, Dusty's a fucking moron.
There's the villain voiced by fucking Sonic the Hedgehog.
You already mentioned that. This movie's so bad we're, like, repeating points. But, like, yeah, Dusty's, like, a fucking moron. I vividly remember when we watched it. I'll put the clip here. But it's just like, get off the runway! You hear the plane behind you. And, like,
are you blind? And you're deaf, too.
And then they cheat during the one race where he's, like, going in the train tunnel, and he just barely makes out. They hard cut with, like, no sound. It's like the sound almost broke.
Yeah, the shitty audio editing. I legit thought my disc broke as a kid.
Speaking of sound, Tyler, your little anecdote about how you went to see it in the theater, and the opening music was so fucking loud that your mom, like, woke up. It was so fucking annoyed.
Yes.
The soundtrack of this movie is pretty good. That opening song especially is awesome, but, like, that's really, like, the only... Because, like, the animation is far worse. It's not, like, awful. They did try a little bit to, like, replicate the Pixar look, but ultimately, yeah, it just comes off as very stilted and flatly lit by comparison. So, because you can only do so much with planes. With cars, yeah, you got all these moving parts and wheels and shit, and it's like, yeah, planes, they're stiff fuckers. I don't understand what we're gonna do with that. Let's see, I'm trying to look here, because it's just like, oh yeah, it was a fucking dumbass with, like, the scene over the water. Like, he should have died from that. Dusty should have died. Like, bro.
Yeah.
And then they have to have the forced drama, like, right before and then after. Like, oh, you didn't tell me the backstory. And we see that Skipper fought in World War II, and I'm like...
Oh my god, that's such a tonal contrast.
So they just admitted a fucking Car Hitler existing in this universe. Okay, great. What else can I say on Planes 1? It's such a fucking, like, shit show. It's just like... They thought they could so desperately, like, do this with other vehicles. Like, at least the train one was going to be something different. I'm very glad about that.
Yeah, and I liked that. It was different. It was, something else. Yeah, it was, I don't think it would have worked very well at the box office if they were going to make it theatrical, but yeah.
Anyway, Planes 1 gets a 2 out of 10 for me.
Now
to talk about Cancer, a.k.a. Planes Fire and Rescue. Everybody says this movie is better than the first one. This is
you're
not
wrong.
only...
First of all, you're wrong. Secondly,
this is not only...
movie fucking sucks.
It's like, not only far inferior, this is one of my least favorite movies of all time. And I have the childhood Blu-rays still sitting here. I don't know how I haven't smashed the Planes 2 one to pieces. This movie...
I already burned my copy. It's fucking... It is agonizingly dull. It just doubles down.
It's not even just dull. It is fucking... maddening. It makes me angry that a movie of this ineptitude could be put in theaters. Came out less than a year after the first one. Less than a year. Talk about rushed. And like, okay, so first off, it's firefighter propaganda. They have the fucking opening message like, "Oh, this is dedicated to all firefighters."
It's so corny too.
It's so sappy and desperate that it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
I'll admit, a lot of the firefighting action in this movie is okay, I guess. Like the final scene, especially with the big contrived one, is like, all right. You have some neat cinematography. There's some pretty hard shots in this movie, but to be wasted on planes, fire, and rescue is just so lousy. Second off, Dusty. Dusty is a piece of shit.
A fucking jackass.
He is absolutely like an asshole in this movie. Like when his gearbox is failing and like Dottie's
it's what about me? I can't raise it anymore.
Yeah, he's literally just being. He's so selfish because like, oh, that exact gearbox is conveniently out of service, and it's like, oh.
All you need to do, Dusty, is just let it be. Let it be. Let it be.
Then they go to like fucking Hooters or except it's fucking Honkers.
Honkers.
Yeah, and they have like sexual innuendos in there. And then Dusty decides to be a piece of shit again and try and fly despite being told not to. He rams into that tower.
And then he fucking destroys public property and never gets charged for it.
Yeah, a fire starts and they somehow don't have enough water to like fucking like.
How is this town not got shut down before this? It's like you're telling me like they didn't bother to prepare their shit. Yeah, so like only then he realizes, oh no, this is bad. What do I do? And he has to go like to join the firefighter crew, and they do like they try to do like the fucking. This movie, it feels like it feels like this movie's trying to be like a carbon copy of Cars 3, pretty much. Like they do the montage of him like traveling with the music, just like Cars 3. It's like, oh my god. Yeah, and except Cars 3 did it way better. And it's like this movie. This is like fucking. They introduced the fucking Sterling type ripoff.
The Sterling wannabe before Sterling was even a thing.
Michael Higgins.
Yeah.
So there's that.
He was in Time Trial Mater. If I had a nickel for every actor they got in one of these Pixar or these Cars movies that's like voicing an eccentric billionaire, and he did a role previously for Pixar, I'd have two anyway. Yeah, so yeah, like they get to. Yeah, we get to meet the crew, and oh my god, like there's only like I guess the little like forklift, like the littler guys are fine, but Dipper, what the fuck?
You're not Dipper playing Gravity Fall. You're fucking everything John Lasseter likes.
Dipper is everything you say Cruz is. She is an absolute fucking insufferable.
I hate both of them equally, but I hate fucking Dipper more.
Oh my god, she's like trying to sexually harass Dusty constantly. She literally touches him at one point. She literally fucking touches him without his consent. It's so.
He says.
Why are both of these? John Haraster wasn't even involved in this one. How is it?
No, he was. He was executive producer.
Okay, but he didn't write and produce it. But still, like, how is it that both of these fucking movies have? Like, are promoting sexual harassment? I don't understand. Other than him in the room.
All I can say is thank God for the Weinstein effect.
But yeah,
thank a fucking Lord for that.
And then the green one, I forgot his name. He's a fucking racist stereotype that's probably worse than all the stereotypes in the first one combined. Okay, except maybe El Chupacabra. But I don't. What were they thinking with like these side characters are just so much more desperate. And like Dusty doesn't tell Blade, the leader of the pack, he doesn't tell him once about his failing gearbox. He's so arrogant in thinking that he can he can solve the problem on his fucking own. And it's just like this movie's a daze. I'm trying to remember like what happens before the scene that gets us all enraged.
Oh my god.
I guess there's the fucking Howard the Truck thing, which like what? Like okay, you really are, and they show like a Chips episode, and it's like, what kid is gonna know what Chips is? Like, that's a show from the 70s.
It's like such a shitty reference. And then they show Howard the Duck at one point. It's like Howard the Truck. Like that's like such a obscure reference that no kid is gonna fucking understand that.
Yeah, it's just like. And then then they keep like going back and forth like, oh, we found the gearbox for you, oh never mind, we didn't. And it's just like
he dumps all his retardant And he doesn't follow instructions.
Oh, that scene is can't. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about. Oh wait. Before we get to that, I'm looking at the plot summary chronologically. We didn't.
Oh my god.
There's the scene where they like go in the fucking like the lodge, and there's like that couple, who make like,
it's just
sex
like
jokes
at like an emotional through line. It's terrible.
And then like the racist green one's like, oh, like fuck you.
He's just like a shitty like Native American stereotype. This was one of the
we're just making fun of black people now. Okay, great job.
No, we're making fun of Native Americans. It's just like this was for the whole Apu shit. So this was like, okay, who wrote this and why is this here? Like, I have a feeling there was some like Family Guy writer involved with this, but I can't prove it.
All right, now to talk about the Dusty scene that makes us angry. I what were they thinking? So he like dumps all his retardant and like Blade's like, I told you not to do that, and Dusty just keeps ignoring his fucking orders, and then gets himself landed in the fucking water, and Blade like fucking damages himself having to save him from the water.
He should be grateful. What are you doing?
Yeah, and then like they have a big blowout while there's a fucking fire surrounding them, and then Dusty finally admits about his damaged gearbox, and it's like
it only took you 6 to 9 hours to take any accountability. Jesus fuck.
6 to 9 months? No, it's just like fuck.
6 to 9 months.
God, it's just so infuriating that he like fucking just didn't give a shit to like actually like listen to his fucking superior. But yeah, he gets Blade's axe fucking like critically injured, and it seems like he's dead. Somehow he isn't. And then like, now we got to fight the big fire because John Michael Higgins guy doesn't give a shit. He was willing to let all those people fucking die in the lodge. Like what an asshole. Like I get it's the fucking like selfish
my God.
rich guy, but it's like, man. And then, oh no, everyone's trapped in the big fire because we got to force the action climax. And like I said, like some of that cinematography is pretty cool, but it's in service of what? And then like at the end of it, like Dusty like crashes hard into those trees, saving everyone. And it's like, okay, you should be dead this time.
In both films, they repeated their same story beat again. Like, fucking, do you have any?
He lands in the water at the same point in both. Yeah. But yeah, you think he would be dead with how hard he fell at the end of the climax? No, he's fine. And all of that, they conveniently fixed his gearbox anyway because fuck you.
So what was the point?
It's the Toy Story 4 thing. You can fix your disabilities. So then,
shitty fucking. Oh, there's also Patrick Warburton's in this, and it's like, don't go over the ridge. It's gonna fucking bust
Patrick Warburton is the only good thing about this movie.
Molesky. We all know this movie sucks hard, but you know what doesn't suck? An episode of Futurama or this episode. That'll get you far. But Peter, remember the time I was on a Cars podcast and my fan man next to me was a chubby bastard? That was really fun, wasn't it? Oh yeah. I'm not taking
1 out of 10. Maybe even 0. Yeah, 0. This movie is actually abysmal. It is shocking that people even dare say that this is at least a slight improvement. It is a
Orca, I'm looking at you. I am looking at you in the background.
Alvin the Chipmunk's Shipwrecks gave me physical pain. This movie just makes me verbally shout.
We gotta watch Alvin and the Chipmunk's Shipwreck just to make it fucking.
So maybe we'll do an Alvin podcast on like episode 167. There you go. Oh fuck.
No, man. Just had to do it, man.
Oh my god. Well, despite how I have to admit at the end here, for some reason, a lot of Tyler's audio was garbled. I apologize for that in advance.
I hate you, Crackle. It's on a phone. I can't do much.
It happens. It happens. Hopefully y'all could understand him enough, and hopefully you could digest our chaotic discussion of the Cars franchise. Go watch Cars 1, maybe 2 or 3. Don't watch the rest. The rest is fucking mediocre or atrocious.
Just go watch the first one and maybe a few of the Tall Tales.
Absolutely don't watch Planes 2 unless you want to use it as like a CIA torture device. Sure, go for it, I guess. And not sure.
I don't know what to add to this other than go buy fucking Inky's marketable tangled body pillow. I don't know.
Oh my god. I don't know what our next episode will be. We did do the.
We'll probably do the hit era next.
Probably like we did finish that. We're starting on the nitrogen era. Yeah, we'll kind of see how that goes. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kerchow, have a.
Go fuck yourselves.
Good fucking day, everybody.
Good night, tri-state area.
Life is a highway.